If you look this house up on Zillow, you'll see it's been sitting for about 83 days. But that's only because a previous buyer's financing fell through right at the finish line. Because of that though, the sellers are ready to make a deal. This massive 5-bedroom, no HOA home is located in Richmond County, which means it qualifies for our local down payment assistance program. Plus, you're only 2 minutes from the Augusta Mall and 520 and 8 minutes from Fort Gordon Gate 1. Now, with a new roof and new windows, this is a major second chance opportunity. Let me go ahead and show you this home. All right, everyone, so this is the property that we are talking about. This house is 195.9, so under 196K. As you can see, new roof. You see how the color of it is nice and dark. And so we recently had, I want to say about, what was that, a year ago already now? We had a hurricane hit the area and the roof was replaced. So that roof is less than 1 year old. Just want to show you a little bit of the neighborhood. So because there is no HOA, you might look at it and say like, oh, it's hit or miss, right? You do see like the city here does pick up the trash. So I believe that trash day is coming up. That's why that's in front. But you might see like, hey, someone didn't cut their grass, but then they cut it the next week. There's no one necessarily regulating that and telling you what to do in this neighborhood because there is no HOA. But this is a great neighborhood in a very decent location. You can look it up. Forest Estates has about 283 houses. It's divided into two sides. You have Forest Estate with about 145 homes, and Forest Estate West has 138 homes. This home in particular, 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 1887 square feet, about $104 a square feet. Our area right now, average is about $132 a square foot. But then again, when you have a house that's a little bit bigger, you get less per square foot if you have a bigger house, because if we stuck with that price per square foot rule on big house, then the price will be outrageously high, almost unaffordable. So I can tell you that they do have to eventually retouch the paint on the bottom there. But nevertheless, that is brick, y'all. That is a brick home. And then that's why I wanted to show you out here on the side. It's full-sided brick, except in the back, but I'll show you later in a little bit that you have a little bit of siding because there was an addition to this home. All right, let's get in here and show you this home. So you have this, what do you call it, screen door, but ain't no screen, right? You have a door. Let me show you the front door there. Alrighty, it's a good door. But you come in, and I wanted to show you this first. So we're in the foyer, but immediately you enter into this really big, bright living room. You have original wood flooring in here. So you can tell there, that's not LVP, that's original wood. Looked like it was refinished at some point. It's still very shiny, very pretty. If you are a person that likes original wood floor, then you will love that. Look at these windows. And so these are actually double pane, and those are new. So this really tall, almost, you know, floor to ceiling windows let a lot of natural light into this room. So let me sit back a little bit so you can see that and appreciate that. It's almost an open concept. So your living room, when you come to this, your dining room, you can see it from here. So beyond this wall here is the kitchen. But if you appreciate an open concept, you will like this. Let me show you this coat closet. Coat closet. And I would say that I would love to see this updated. And again, also these doors, they're not necessarily my favorite. The tenant doors is what I call them. But if it helps in any way, this property was rented right before it was put on the market. So the location is just perfect for if you're a family wanting to live in here, or if you are an investor and you wanted to get a rental property, or if you're a savvy buyer and you want to live in it for a little bit, and then you know that if you PCS, let's say for example you're military, you can rent this out currently for about $2,000 a month, or a little bit over $2,000 a month because of the size of it. So it falls well beneath that 1% rule for investors. All right, so the flooring transitions in here. So here we have, looks like LVP, it feels like LVP, maybe a vinyl. Yeah, you can tell the cabinets are newer. This just has to be adjusted a little bit. I think it's just too tight. Nothing is broken in there. It's not soft close. Okay, but it just needs to be adjusted. See this? Okay, you have Formica here. So imagine just coming in here and maybe giving it a little bit more of a updated touch, and this property would be even more than what is on the market for now. So this is not tile backsplash. It's actually that really good looking sticker that they sell at Lowe's and Home Depot. It's like a sticker when you put it on. I mean, it looks beautiful, but it's not the actual thing. You have the refrigerator. It works. It's cold in there. Definitely have space for a bigger one. You have all of this extra room. So yeah, you can put in there like a bigger stainless side-by-side if you wanted to. Dishwasher, gas stove. So for the cooks in the house, what do we have? We have a Samsung gas stove in here. It's clean. Good to know, especially for a property that was rented before. All right, we're missing a knob here. That's too easy. Knobs are 50 cents. So, okay, it does not vent to the outside. We have this range here, range air. Microwave. All right. I'm gonna take you here to the left real quick. All righty. So you step down, no popcorn ceiling, good. You have all of this storage. Same LVP that flooring here. Well, not the same actually. It's a different floor than the kitchen, but same color. And washer and dryer that actually convey with the sale. So if you, man, this is a lot of space here actually to put extra things and tools. Electrical panel over there. Let's see here. Okay, my nail's not helping me. There you go. Okay, it's labeled. Good. All right, and then off of the laundry room in the kitchen, you have a bedroom. And originally when I came in here, I was like, well, you know, because of the location of the bedroom, just off to the side, I was like, oh, maybe an office. But then I saw the size of some of the original bedrooms that are on the other side of the home, and I thought that one of those would be a better office because they were a little bit smaller. I'll show you which one. This is a pretty decent sized room with a really big closet. So maybe like you just want to put your gamer teenager in here so that they could be in their own world on the other side of the house. Tell me how I know about gamers. I have 7 children, y'all. 7. I have a blended family. So I'm gonna show you that room right before I show you the backyard. There's a bonus that I wanted to show you there. All right, and so that room that I'm talking about that I didn't show you, you have an entrance there, and then you have an entrance here with this beautiful barn door is located off of the dining room. So I'll show you shortly there. Okay, so there's the west wing. Let me stop. The other side of the house. Before that, I'll show you this. Okay, so there's like a utility closet in here, water heater, gas. It is a gas water heater. And it looked like it might be a little bit older, but it does work. Let's see. So, what am I looking at here? Okay, boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, 2003. So it's definitely a trooper. You know, they don't make things, it's a Kenmore, so they don't make things how they used to anymore. Things used to last a long time. But here it is, HVAC. So this is the furnace part of it. So you have gas and electric in this house, obviously. All right, let's get in this hallway. 5 bedrooms. I showed you 1, and I'm about to show you 3 more bedrooms. It's 4, and then there's that massive owner suite that I want to show you on the other side of those barn doors. Okay, so let me show you the guest bath here. You have the tile. Then you have, it's not a tub shower combo. It's actually, you got the tub, and then you have tile here. Look like the tub could be touched up a little bit, refinished, but y'all, that is touch up paint. We have contractors that can literally, there's a specific type of paint that you use to refinish a tub. If you wanted to change it altogether, you can as well, but I'm just showing you the cost-effective way. You have this tile, real tile, all the way around the bathroom. Single vanity, single sink vanity, medicine cabinet, let's see, yep. And it's clean, it's not rusted. Towel hook there, cute little glass stand there so that you can put your makeup, smell good, all of that stuff. All right, let's get in here. Next, so this is the wood, the actual refinished hardwood. Couple of little areas there, and this was what would have been the original owner suite. So now, and I love that they added that addition, because now you have a really good secondary. Don't judge me, y'all, I just came from the gym. And y'all probably like, why she always at the gym? Well, I'm actually training for a bodybuilding show, but I gotta put this content out. I want you guys to know what you can buy in Augusta for under $196. This is $195.9. So you have this culture marble here, big vanity there. Actually, this could have easily been a double sink if you wanted to just take out that altogether and replace it. And it is a half bath, half bath. All right, I like that message. Too blessed to be stressed. Never lying. All right, so, oh, and the flooring there, guys, is vinyl. It's the one that's like a big vinyl sheet. So it looked like individual tiles, but it's a vinyl. Okay, so let's go out here, back in the hallway. Bedroom number 3 now, because I show you the garage one, the one by the laundry room. So then this, the used to be owner suite, and now bedroom number 3. Okay, so these one that doesn't really have a light fixture. When you turn this on, then you will plug a lamp into the socket, and it will turn on and off the lamp from there. So like a little area there where you can fix the flooring, but it's a pretty big closet, and it's in the closet, so you probably wouldn't really care too much. So this is the other bedroom. Bed probably here. I don't like blocking the window, but easily could be there or against the wall here. All right. This bedroom here is the one that I thought would be a really good office, because it's actually the smallest room in the house. And then this one, in here, it doesn't really have the shine, so it just needs a shine. It's not, the floor itself is not damaged. I know it looks a little bit different on the camera than what I'm actually seeing in person, but like a little gloss, it just needs some varnish in here. So let me show you this closet. All right. Closet with some shelving, areas for the shoes, if that's what you would like to do with that area, or purses. And then let me just remind you here, new windows, new double pane, energy efficient windows. Now these I don't love though, mini blinds. Let me know in the comments if you like mini blinds. What do mini blinds remind you of? It reminds me of back home. When I grew up in New York, that's what it reminds me of, mini blinds. Like, I don't know, don't love them too much. Nevertheless, back to the house. Great house. Let me take you to this, what's behind this barn door. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at this room. It is massive. Now, if you're like me and you prefer a huge owner suite, this is what this is. This would be that 5th bedroom. But if you don't need a big old room like this, you do have a step down here, 2 steps. If you don't need a big old room like this, then this could still be like a great, it's a bonus room, like a game room, a man cave, woman cave, another living room, some living hangout slash sunroom. There's that door that I didn't go through earlier. It leads to the laundry room, so that's really neat. And then this door leads to the backyard, coming through the carport, under the carport, which I will show you that shortly. I'll show you the front, I'll show you the backyard shortly. Let me show you this closet first before I take you. Oh, same windows, double pane, energy efficient, new. And then you can tell here, you have some extra flooring, but this is the owner closet here. You can probably just add a couple more shelving there, give you a better closet system, but it's a good space. And Magic Filter. They actually went out of business. Magic Filter used to automatically send you your filters, so you didn't have to think about it. At least we know that the filters were changed in this house, but yeah, their Magic Filter is not in business anymore. But if you can find a auto filter subscription, I totally recommend it, so you don't forget to change your filters, y'all. And don't use the really expensive filters neither. They actually don't help your HVAC system. So, okay, little window there, new toilets, and this here, and this little touch-up paint here needed around this, but you have a shower here, fiberglass. Okay, let's see, long towel rack. You have that same vinyl flooring as the other bathroom that used to be the half bath. Single vanity, big mirror, lights, and then you have your linen closet here. 1, 2, 3, 3 shelves. Pretty big spot. All right, let me take you to the backyard. Make sure I don't forget to tell you anything important about this property. It's about a 1/4 acre. Again, no HOA. If you're about 2 minutes from the mall, then that means that you're pretty much 2 minutes from 520, which is a major highway in the area, and it connects to I-20, which takes you to Atlanta and Columbia and everywhere else. So, okay. It's a side yard. You have this double gate there. The meter. Yeah, and a little touch-up paint, probably from pressure washing. It probably messed up the paint a little bit. And you have a little bit of siding here because, as you can tell, that was not part of the original design. That massive owner suite is an addition. Okay, continue with the covered carport here. All right. Let's go ahead and show you guys this yard. And I said a 1/4 acre, but look at all the space in here. I would say, if you were to decide to get this home, I would absolutely privately fence my yard. I like to feel like I'm secluded in my own little space. But these are beautiful. Don't get me lying about what type of plants those are. I have no idea. Now, if you know what they are, just put it in the comments, because I do not have a green thumb, and I'm not going to pretend. But I love it. I love other people that have green thumbs. They make stuff pretty. All right, this is the back of the house. Huge owner suite was in the other side of there. Look at the 3 windows there that were in that room. And this property conveys with this shed. Yeah. HVAC over there. You can tell it's newer. I'll get you closer. Just wanted to show you here that you got this. Oh, Lord. Can't open it. Okay. Oh, it's because there's stuff in the way. Let me see if I can get you in there at least. All right. There's some stuff in there, but it looked like it's a freshly made. Oh. Bloopers. But it looked like it's a freshly made shed. So this actually, man, this reminds me of Dominican Republic. This sink here, I wonder what y'all call it in English, but those sheets is what some of the roof houses are, some of the houses roof are made in Dominican Republic, and you could just really relaxing when it rains. You go to sleep with like the raindrops hitting that tin. But anyway, taking you back, old memories. Back of the house, that would have been the original back of the house. And then this is the addition there. So you can actually see where in this back part still has 1, 2, 3 older. Is that older windows, or don't get me lying in here? Oh no, those are actually updated. So it's just that little one right there. These are updated. My bad. Don't get me lying on the seller, but there is a carrier, HVAC. Okay, and it looks good. It's definitely running really good. All right. Well, this is it, y'all. This is the tour of this property in Forest Estates subdivision. 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, massive owner suite. Possible investment property, $2,000-ish a month. Of course, you got to get with your own property manager. But that's about the going rent for something like this. Let me know in the comments what something like this would sell for in your side of the country. Where are you? Are you in Cali? I'm going to be going to Cali next month. Are you in Texas? Are you in Colombia? Are you close? This is Augusta. Are you in ATL? How much would something like this sell for in your side? Nevertheless, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.